I've been fasting from food, from smoking. Today I had a very intense emotional breakthrough, okay? Because I realized that I was holding so much stuff in that it was causing me to become sick, okay? And it's like as soon as I start fucking crying, like I just literally start feeling better. Also, becoming more aware of, you know, the things that I needed to confront within myself, okay? Anyways, I filmed this video before, but there were hella interruptions, so I'm just starting over. So the first download that I got is, I know like the full moon is going to be coming in, and a lot of people are probably focusing on manifesting material abundance for themselves, but Spirit wanted me to tell you guys that your material abundance is already coming in, okay? It's very close. The thing that you need to focus on right now is your protection, because there's a lot of people who are doing spell work, a lot of voodoo, especially if you just lived with somebody who you're aware was doing magic on you, okay? These people have things that belong to you, they have your items, and they're wishing harm on you. So there could be moments where you just kind of feel out of it, okay? So Spirit wants you to focus more on your protection right now, and don't worry about the money because it's coming. So the foundation of this reading, we have 5th house passion, we have 1st house arrival, we have 3rd house communication, Scorpio investigate. So these are all houses, so parts of your birth chart, right? Which means that we're talking about you and yourself. What have you went through, okay? So I definitely seen the image in my head of somebody who is an artist creating what is it? I was gonna say geographical geometrical shapes, patterns. You're making sigils, art to place around your home to deflect off or disperse of negative energy, okay? Really good idea. Also see somebody who is some type of artist. You could be a painter, you could be a musician, whatever kind of art that it is that you make. I see somebody getting a job for that, okay? I see that going really well. I do see that if you're an abstract artist and you're working with a business that's not so abstract, definitely get clear on the communication, get clear on what it is that they want you to produce for them, because your style could be very different from what they want, but that doesn't mean that you can't do it. It just means that you have to reposition your brain to produce a different outcome, okay? So I see somebody has had a relationship with things based on how they look and not how they feel. Somebody has, and I think maybe it was just a lack of understanding your emotions, so you didn't know how certain things were affecting you or really making you feel, okay? So when it came to picking partners or even picking paintings or picking things for your house, you kind of focused on what something looks like rather than how it makes you feel, okay? Because you relate, for a while you were relating feeling good to something looking good, like even picking food, like, oh, you're like, this looks good, but ultimately you were picking like bad choices, like foods that were unhealthy for you, okay? So I do see that somebody has went within and kind of it's like an ego death of realizing like that you have superficial traits, okay? This also could affect your communication style, okay? If you, because I just keep hearing like, look, I looked at, look, okay? There's a lack of feel. There was. I feel like you went within yourself and worked out your relationship to what you consider to be worth it. I feel like your passions, maybe you've just been kind of experimenting more lately with your passions rather than having a structure or an outline of something. You've just kind of been freestyling, okay? And I feel like this has been stuff that's really just been coming from the heart. So maybe you've been freestyling lately and you've just been seeing like, damn, like listening back to what you said, you're like, that's like a lot of depth in my feelings or whatever. And maybe that could be your comfort in how you express your emotions, okay? Kind of just on a whim, not really, because your feelings are just your feelings. Like, you can't really structure your feelings, you feel me? Your feelings, you just feel how you feel, okay? So I do see you looking at how your passions affect your communication skills. So maybe you're a person who places more of your truth in your passions and you don't really communicate what inwardly is going on with you. But this was in the past. I feel like this is something that you became aware of. You did with the Scorpio card, Investigate, which is also a water sign card, which is feelings. You really went within and looked at why you felt the way that you do, why you feel the way that you do, why certain things trigger certain feelings out of you, okay? So we got debilitated, discomfort, we got 12th house, introspection, opposition, confrontation, and solar, calm, clarify. So I feel like it was really an uncomfortable position for you to be in when it came to really looking at yourself authentically as you are, rather than, because I feel like when it came to looking at yourself, you wouldn't be like, oh, I look like, you'd be like, oh, I feel like, and your feeling was kind of your validation for your behavior, but it wasn't based on a factual consensus about who you are within yourself, okay? So I feel like, especially with the superficial thing, this could have been a trait that you didn't want to inherit from your family. You come from money, and all right, maybe you don't come from money, but the people that you've been around are just very superficial and only do things that look good. There's not really like, there was never any true passion behind what people would do or what people would get for you. Like, even when it came to gifts, like, people would do more. It was a lot of like in your family, like, ooh, who can get the best gift, but it wasn't really like, oh, I know you wanted this, so I got this for you. It was more based on like just getting the best, the bigger the better kind of thing, okay? So I feel like with a lot of introspection, this created confrontation within yourself. It was really hard for you to look at this aspect of yourself because it required you to confront certain relationships maybe that you've had or that you've been in the past. But this has brought a lot of clarity to you because you went within and really felt these emotions and sorted through them and made them logically make sense, okay? So this is really good. It's a good foundation of a reading because I feel like this was something that you had to overcome in order for you to step into this new cycle. So we got the tarot cards on top. We got 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and then the 6 of Wands. So this passion project, this entrepreneurial endeavor that you have took part in, I see that it has built a foundation for you. It's built a very sustainable foundation for you. I do see a lot of rewards coming your way, a lot of people wanting to work with you, a lot of people being very pleased with your work, and not just with your work, but who you are as a person. I feel like people really like you because you're very passionate about what it is that you do. You're very attentive to what it is that you do. You are very inclusive. So like like, say you're painting something and it's for somebody, you send a picture halfway through, like, do you like this so far? Do you want me to add more colors? Blah, blah, blah. Like, you like to include people in your process, especially when you're working with others. So you're a really good team player. The Nine of Pentacles also, I feel like you have a lot of patience. You really allowed yourself to cultivate something and let it grow. And I feel like this was something that kind of was destined to be for you. And maybe it came about in a way that you didn't expect. So, the Four of Wands is in the middle, which is arrival. So, first house. This is partnership. I see a partnership. I see a foundation with the Four of Wands. Four is foundational for me. You know, when we think about pyramids, like, I don't think about building houses. I think about building pyramids, because the pyramids were literally built with your mind, with your mind's capacity to dream up and make up something. The power that lies within you. And the foundational aspect of that is having enough drive and passion to build something for yourself. But I feel like this Four of Wands in the middle, right before the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like there is a relationship that you have kind of been, I wouldn't say preparing for, but it's kind of like you want to give somebody structure. You want to give somebody something to build off of that is actually sturdy and real. I feel like this relationship is maybe a relationship that you didn't know how it would look, so you weren't really interested. This is one of those things that made you, I heard stereotype, so maybe you could have been chasing a stereotype, not even really understanding it. But I feel like you were highly influenced from media, and maybe even just from people around you, your friends and stuff. Because, like, even as I'm looking at this Ten of Pentacles, like, notice how brown, white. So, yeah, there is something about culture. I feel like people think that, you know, Black culture is a certain type of way based on what people put on media and stuff like that. And, like, I'll speak for myself and say that, like, no, I'm not gonna have swooped edges. No, I'm not going to be, like, I'm just not, you feel me? Like, there's just some things I don't, you feel me? Like, I think it's all of a bigger picture. So sometimes something can look good, but it cannot feel good. Like, them edges may look good, but that grease on your forehead, I'm pretty sure is uncomfortable. Sorry. Okay. Anyways, that was just an example. I don't know where that came from. So you could be in, like, an interracial relationship or whatever, but whatever this Nine of Pentacles is that you reach in your career is getting you to this Ten of Pentacles. And this is not just wealth, it's family, it's abundance and health, abundance and love, really. I definitely see a big ass house here. So there's the Lover's card too. So there's definitely a love situation here, and I feel like this situation really required you to focus on how it made you feel. Okay? How something made you feel, how someone made you feel. And I feel like maybe there were options before this person that looked good for you. You felt like you looked good with this person, but you didn't feel good with this person. I feel like that's something that you came to realize once you realized what your feelings were, how you actually felt. I do see a victory here. I do see So I do see you communicating with someone and investigate over the lovers. I feel like you are looking into a love situation, like how somebody feels about you, how somebody, if somebody cares about you, if somebody likes you back. Like, does somebody make you feel the way that they make you feel? But I do see this conversation like going well. I see this conversation going really well, actually. Yeah, it's gonna be a good conversation. It's gonna be therapeutic for you guys to discuss your feelings. I feel like maybe this is somebody that you haven't really opened up to with your feelings. Okay, but I do see you being victorious and overcoming the discomfort and what you realized you lacked when it came to communicating with this person. Okay, introspection, and then the Six of Cups came out. So this is you I feel like somebody's like thinking about their younger self and how different they were before they came into this boss position. Because you really had to learn how to remove your feelings from work. Because, you know, business isn't really feelings, it's very logically based. And I feel like whoever you are, you're very focused on creating this foundation in your business. And maybe you could have been in a lot of relationships where there was a lot of confrontation. Maybe you worked too much or something like that. I heard somebody being out too late. Like somebody complaining that somebody like has drinks after work or whatever. So you could work at like a club setting or a bar setting or like shit, even like a studio. People would be smoking and drinking at the studio and shit. I'm definitely seeing the studio in my head. But be it in this mode where you were really focused on your business, I feel like you didn't have the correct balance of feeling and logic. And I feel like your past relationship was very logically based, which is why there were a lot of confrontation, because you actually came to know that emotionally you and this person don't really have much in common. But I do see the Chariot over the Clarify card. So I do see there was action that you took in order for you to gain understanding of why something wasn't working, and you're putting in the work to make it work. You're being active on, I heard, initiating passion. We also have the Justice card here. So I do see something balancing out for you, okay? If you're going through any type of legal situation, I do feel that you're gonna gain some type of abundance from this. I feel like a lot of people see your heart before you've seen your heart, which is why a lot of people have like I feel like people have watered you down. And I feel like maybe you had a persona that fit the watered down version of yourself. But this was like comfortable for you because it helped you be able to hide your feelings. I heard oddballs here, always the odd one out, but it's really just because you fucking goat. So we got the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Ooh, the King of Cups came out over the Ten of Pentacles and communication. So I see somebody like communicating their feelings. Yes. I also feel like there's gonna be this, because this badass Pentacle is over the Four of Wands, y'all, which is arrival, first house. So something about a partnership is going to, this is the 10th Pentacle. This is what gets you to your 10th Pentacle. So Fasting is so crazy. Like right now I'm thinking about how I want something that has sauce on it so bad. Like, oh my god, y'all. I had to though. Like I had to. I'm like, my body needs a break from everything except for water. Like, I just been drinking water back to 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 back, and I've been peeing so much. TMI, but we're friends here. Oof. Okay, so there is. Ooh. So there's the tower that comes over the lovers, which is over the investigate. I feel like there's an outpour of emotion, an outpour of honesty. Like somebody just like dumping all the shit, like all the shit out. Like, okay, this is what happened. This is what I went through. This is where I'm at. This is where I want to go. Kind of energy. Also, this Ace of Pentacles is causing some type of ripple effect in the ether. I don't know why the fuck I just said that, but I felt called to say that. I feel like this is the realization of someone you should partner with. I feel like this is a partnership, but then we have discomfort with the Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles down here. So even though something is uncomfortable for somebody, I do see somebody being very abundant in a place of receiving. So introspection, Six of Cups, everything is fine, the Devil. This could be a reflection on habits or things that you are addictions. I heard sex addiction, drinking. So that's very significant that I was talking about cleansing and fasting. I feel like somebody needs to cleanse and fast. And this could be like uncomfortable just because maybe you could be used to turning to certain things when you get faced with certain emotions, but I see you not doing that anymore, and I see you really you have some type of karmic attachment that is following you. Somebody is on your energy. Somebody is really on your energy, trying to siphon off your energy. And the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Can you clarify the King of Wands? Oh, Strength. So this could be a Leo because the Strength card just came out. The Seven of Wands. Taking a stand, being strong, deciding to put down the bottle. Okay. Get fucked up then. No, I'm just playing. Don't get fucked up. Stop drinking. Health problems, you could be affecting your health. Somebody wants to have children. They're like, damn, if I keep drinking, like, I'm gonna kill my sperm. I'm gonna kill my unborn kids. Drunk sperm. Can drunk sperm swim? That's a funny ass question. So I feel like both of you guys are mirroring each other, whoever this person is. There's also like, I feel like the King of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles is all somebody's inner energy. So the Queen of Pentacles is your feminine side, which is attached to your feelings, nurturing. Maybe you've been in situations where you haven't been able to really be all of yourself. You could also be nervous about telling someone about something that you're into or something that you like to do. You could kind of feel like somebody's gonna judge you, but I feel like you're with this newfound acceptance within yourself, you're learning to be confident and bold in who you are. So the 8 of Wands kind of came out in reverse. Somebody's trying to slow down your movement by causing illusions. Somebody doesn't want you to feel like you're over something. So somebody keeps trying to draw you back into the same thing. I'm getting a scenario of like somebody who broke up with somebody, right? But maybe you still live with this person. This person keeps trying to like have sex with you. But like that's your weak point. That's why they keep trying to do that. Because that's how they keep getting into your energy. They're trying to slow you down. And I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but if you continue to be with this person, it's going to continue to stifle the things that you've uncovered about yourself. Because this person doesn't want you to grow because they don't want you to walk away from them. And somebody's definitely using sex magic. But I see an end of a cycle. Okay, I see you ending something. And instead of allowing yourself to stay stagnant, you're really addressing something head on. So it's just like saying no to the bottom. You gotta say no to the booty too. Somebody like needs, truth. So there's some truth that's coming out that's causing conflict. I heard somebody cheated on somebody, but somebody keeps like loving someone. And I feel like, to each his own, but you have to, I guess it all comes back to your feelings. When you feel you don't deserve something, it's not like, okay, well, we can work through this, we can get through this. It's like some things you can't come back from. Especially if somebody fucked your friend, like, you're never going to be able to come back from that. You're always going to be at events, at things, and you're always going to be like looking over your shoulder or wondering, what is this? And what's that? And what's going on here? And I don't think you really want that for yourself. But you could be working on accepting the truth. Also, if you're doing one of those things where it's like, I'm just gonna sleep with this person since they just like to sleep around, and maybe you're trying to like, maybe you're trying to be a savage, and like, I don't think you're a savage. Or I don't think you're, and not like a savage and like, ooh, savage, like you'll do anything, like tough, but a savage and like a hyena. Like you're not just this rambunctious beast that just puts people in their place, and because you understand this person's feelings and you understand why this person is really fucked up. And I feel like even though you're saying this to yourself in your head, you're secretly hoping that these interactions will help this person become different or change things, and I just don't see that taking place. Yeah, so I do see you walking away from something because you're realizing that something is affecting your work, especially your sacral chakra is your sexual energy. And if you're filling yourself up with toxic shit, I feel like you're going to make toxic work, which could affect it could affect your passions, which ultimately is going to affect your bag. I feel like this person has affected your bag. Yeah, you're moving to calmer waters, you're stepping away from something because you know the truth about something, but it hurts still. But you still have 2 cups here that I think you need to, maybe this person, maybe you have an issue with feeling accepted, and maybe you're scared that this new person isn't going to accept you as you are. So it kind of keeps you kind of stuck dealing with the same energies. But the Hanged One is here. I feel like you found enlightenment on why you do things the way that you do them. Okay, which is causing you to take action in terms of communication to end something, to end confusion. So I do see somebody being pregnant, or this could be the death of your emotions. But I do see somebody grieving something because they don't know how they're going to juggle something, how they're going to balance something out. But somebody has a new passion. I heard I look at myself and I see myself there with her. So you could be taking time to go within. It's like you're juggling heartbreak, yeah, betrayal. There's an Emperor here and the Five of Swords. It's also giving me like single mother energy. Somebody trying to like juggle their passions as well as juggle their, you know, job as a mother or a father. I do see some type of news coming in about some type of betrayal that an Emperor took towards you. Because like somebody could also use sex magic to conceive a baby. I heard reincarnation. Motherfuckers don't deal with death properly. Somebody thought that they could bring back someone who passed away by conceiving. I don't know, that's some shit that I'm not, baby, I'm not attuned to that lifestyle. But I see an Emperor, the Queen of Cups, and then the Eight of Swords. So somebody is locked up spiritually, literally, could be about to be, because I definitely seen the Chariot somewhere under here. So this is just like outside energy. I feel like this is what somebody is going through on the other side, on the other end of something. But I do see somebody being like patient. Yeah, somebody's under fucking judgment. So say somebody cheated on you, right? I also see somebody trying to get somebody to end a pregnancy because they're juggling too much. Because the Ace of Wands isn't just sexual, right? And maybe that's the intention somebody has while having intercourse. I don't fucking know, this is weird now. It was all cute and like, ooh, foundation, happiness and love. And then it's like karmic bitches and their karmic bullshit. So judgment. Something's gonna be hard for somebody to move forward because they created a bunch of blockages and stagnation. So whatever somebody was wishing on you is what they are fucking getting. The Ten of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Somebody's under judgment for trying to take some type of action towards you. So if you've been worried about like outside energies affecting this new relationship or this new career endeavor, just understand that these people got too much. These people, so look, karma is so funny because once you take steps to get to where you want to be and you're there, that's when other people start getting their karma so that they can't fuck with you no more. So whatever it is that you've been waiting to take action on, I feel like there's a need for you to take action on it now because it's actually going to pull you away from a lot of bullshit and also help new cycles begin. So I see the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So somebody's judgment is to be burdened by watching you be independent and having something, because you're gonna have this 10 of Cups. So it's gonna cause for you to cut something off, cut somebody off. Somebody could try to walk back in to like make amends with you or apologize, and this person's on bullshit. So don't answer them. Do not answer them. 6 of Pentacles. So yeah, Queen of Wands. Yeah, I do see. Ooh, I see a lot of passion. Okay, I see a lot of passion, and I see you finally have done the inner work to get yourself to where it is that you actually want to be. You're putting yourself in a place to actually feel the feelings that you actually genuinely want to feel outside of pain and hurt and people fucking projecting shit onto you. I feel like you're just stepping away from that. So just understand everything that you confront within yourself brings you closer to all the things that you want. So that's the reading I got for you guys today. Thank you for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. If you are interested in seeing future videos of me, make sure you turn on the post notification bell for when I upload new videos, because it's going to be very frequently. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you check out the description and my bio for all my socials, and I also have a online metaphysical shop, so if you're interested in any of that, definitely check it out, and I will see you guys later. Bye.